Okay, we'll start with James Cole from Sky, and then we'll go with Adam from the BBC. Go ahead, James.
Hi, Mark. How are you? Are you obviously you haven't played in these T20s? You fully fit, raring to go?
Yeah, looking forward to it. If I get a chance in this bit, unfortunately didn't get a go in the 2020s, but with a few of the lads going home, it gives an opportunity for other lads to try and get a game now. So looking forward to trying put my name in the hat for the first ODI.
Do you know why you weren't involved in the T20s?
Yeah, I had a conversation with Morgie before the first one, just saying it was a tough call, but we're going to go with the team that they went with. It wasn't anything that I'd done wrong. Thought I was preparing well and things. It was just that was the good feeling that he had, and that was the team they went with. And that's international sport, isn't it? I feel I did all right in the Australia 2020s, but we've just won 3-0 here, so proved to be a good call.
It's obviously never easy to be left out, though. How are you feeling about it, and what's your focus now in terms of getting back into that setup? And can you make a point in this coming series?
I'll be trying to. I don't think I need to make a point to the coach or the captain or stuff. I think it's more the fact that I've been training well. I've been trying to keep myself ready in case I was needed. And now there's an opportunity there that I could potentially play. So it's not trying too hard or trying to prove a point. I think it's just stick to the stuff I've done well recently and try and stick to that.
And can I just ask you about coded signals, coded messages? It's something that your analyst has been trying in the T20 series. As a bowler, do you find that would help you maybe at the death if there's a bit of information they can relay?
No, I honestly wouldn't look. I thought it was shoe sizes at one point. I think it wouldn't honestly bother me that, if somebody's holding something up. I didn't, until this morning, I honestly didn't even know about it. That's how much notice I took. So I think it's good for the captain to have. I think, Morgie's a very sort of instinctive captain anyway. So I'm not sure he needs that much, but it's great to have the information there. Nathan does a good job. So a little bit that can help. But I'm not sure I'll be taking that much notice of it. Too busy worried about other things.
And do you think it's ethical? Is it in the spirit of the game?
Well, they've cleared it, haven't they? They cleared it with the match referee and stuff first. So if they didn't think that, then I'm sure they would say no. Maybe this is part of the new way of cricket. We're always looking for ways to improve it. Maybe this is it. The analyst gets a hold of a scorecard, like Craig Revel-Horwood, and then we've got a new game show.
Thanks, Mark.
Hi, Mark. There seems to be endless debate around what sort of cricket, what format of cricket Mark Wood's going to play. He's concentrating on the red ball, white ball, that sort of thing. Can you explain, as far as you're concerned, are you just wanting to play for England in all formats?
Yeah, I just want to play for England. What it is, obviously, that's what I grew up wanting to do. So I'm very lucky to have played the matches I have. And I don't want to take that for granted or stop or regret not playing games while I can. So try and play as many times as I can for England while I've got the chance.
Because you've got obviously potentially a really big year coming up. It's a difficult question. I'm going to ask you it. If you could choose between leading England to the World T20 World Cup next year or leading England's attack in the Ashes to an Ashes success down under, which would you choose?
I think that's an impossible question. I'm not sure the answer. I think both would be magnificent for me to even be part of. Of course, it's your dream to win down under, especially against Australia. They were big rivals, but as well, having had World Cup success with England 50 overs, I'd love to do that in the 2020 as well. And we're building a really good team in the 20 overs, which is good to be a part of. So I would say it's an impossible question. I'd love. Can I be greedy and say I'd like to do both?
I thought you might say that. Do you still, though, have absolute red ball ambitions for England?
At this moment in time, I do, yes. I think, you know, the point or the stuff around the time where I did the thing with Stephen Harmison, where it came out where I was, oh, does he still want to play red ball? I think that was talking about my injuries and the fact that I thought I might have to think about white ball. And that was in the past. Recently, it's gotten a little bit better with injury, although I still do get injuries. I've played a little bit more cricket, so while my body can cope, I would like to still try and play that format or all formats. If my body can't cope in the future, that might be something I have to think of again.
And last question from me. We've seen today that England teammate David Malan has reached the highest ever ratings by any cricketer in T20 cricket. He can't even get in the one-day side. It shows the sort of strength and depth you've got in this England setup.
Yeah, there was a stat read out last night that, you know, Chris Gale had 10 50s or something in 20 odd games, and Mala's done it in 19. Yeah, so Chris Gale calls himself the universe boss, so we've started calling Mala the Milky Way boss. So that's it. That's him from now on.
Cheers, Adam. We'll go with John Etheridge and then Rory Dollard.
Yeah, on thingy, man.
Oh, it's sticking in.
Oh, you can have them.
Mark, morning. There was a lot of talk before the T20 series about yourself and Jofra playing together, and, you know, this highly explosive, exciting 90-mile-an-hour attack. It didn't happen in the T20. It's obviously not going to happen in the one days because Jofra's going home. I mean, is that a source of some frustration? I get the impression that you enjoy playing with Jofra and you enjoy putting a bit of fear into the opposing batsman, but it's not actually happening that often at the moment.
Yeah, I do actually really enjoy playing with Jofra. I think he helps me, brings the best out of me, and he helps me get wickets because, you know, I think we have that combination where we're both bowl quick, but we're very different types of bowlers. I've been playing a new role in the 50-over side, whereas when I first started, I opened the bowler. Now I bowl him first change. So it is always great to play with Joff. I do feel like he does help me. I hope I help him. I'm not that frustrated because I understand, like, we've always been told from Chris Silverwood that we're going to be rotated and rested and things like that. So I think when it comes to the crunch, hopefully we're in and around each other, like the World Cup. But at the minute, I do understand, you know, that he's been here, there and everywhere and needs a little break now.
And are you concerned that you didn't play in the 3 T20s because the pitches, I suppose, were quite slow, although last night's looked a little bit quicker? Surfaces might well be the same in India next year for the World Cup. Are you concerned that if you're not playing on those sort of surfaces now, you might not get a game in the starting 11 in the World Cup?
I think it's just hard in general to get, like, in this team. I think you've got to take your chance if you get it. Like I say, I don't think I did a lot wrong in the 2020s against Australia. I think I did okay, quite well. But last time we were in South Africa, I got smacked here. So I don't know if that's been held, if that was a reason maybe I wasn't picked. I know you're saying about slow wickets, but it is very different in South Africa, I feel, to India. If I'm in form and I'm firing, then I would like to think that I could hold my spot. But that's then down to me.
Sure.
Okay, Rory, please.
Woody, yeah, how you doing?
Hey, mate.
Just listen. We know your sort of personality type is to be up and you know want to help the team along and crack a joke where you can. When you left out, be it in the test matches over the summer or this run of games here, do you sometimes feel need to show them that you're a bit miffed and that you've got a bit of disappointment and anger?
Yeah, I think so. Miffed's a great word, by the way. I think a little bit, but like I still hold, you know, core values of being a good team bloke, and you know, the team always comes first, and you always want your mates to do well in that. There is a competitive edge of it where you don't want to miss out, and you of course want to be the guy that's out there. But I think, you know, Morgie has a very open and honest dressing room, same with Spoons. And if there was ever a problem, or, you know, if I wanted to know the reason why I was left out or how I could get better or how I could stay in the team, then he would give us that answer. I think you just got to, you know, it's not about banging on his door, trying to kick it down or anything like that. I think it's just saying, look, can we have a quick chat? Is that where can I improve? How can I get in the team? What's the reason I'm not in the team? And he's very open and honest with his answers.
Okay, do we have any more questions?
I've got one.
Go on, Dean.
Why do you think the world needs another cricket podcast, Woody?
This is where I plug it, is it? I think I got an approach to do it, and I think it'll be good fun and hopefully something different. Is this you saying that you're going to subscribe now, Dino, is it?
Already have, mate.
Fantastic. There you go. I don't need to say any more. See for yourself. Episode 1 coming this week.
Good. Thank you, everyone. Have a lovely day.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. See you later. Thank you.